Hello folks, I decided to do another YouTube video and basically because I had the kind of day where I've tried to get loads of work done and I haven't managed to get any work done whatsoever. But I've got some new gear and I thought I'd talk you through it. Some of you may know recently, up until recently, for my sort of like clean channel gain tone I was using a Bogner Ecstasy Red pedal. I've just got rid of that pedal because I think because I'm now playing through a Marshall, it was trying to do a Marshall thing and it was going into a Marshall, it was just way too much noise, just didn't find it usable at all. So I've replaced it with a Keeley Katana clean boost. This is brand new from Anderton's. I have to say this is an absolutely astonishing thing. I fell in love with it. It was head and shoulders above any boost pedal that I played. Still using the NXR carbon copy, and I am still using my NXR 6-band EQ, and I just use it for a little bit of pokey in the top end. Also some new recording gear, let's have a look at that. I've just managed to get myself a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which I have to say is pretty good, so I'm really happy with it. And the newest purchase on top of the very old Marshall 1936 212 cab is the new Marshall DSL 20 head. And it's just awesome. I did a gig in a bar with about 50 or 60, maybe 70 people in it, and people stood outside as well. And I was using the combo version of that on its 10-watt setting, and I still didn't run it more than I think number 7 or 8, if that. It's a really loud 20 watts. It's much louder than anything else that says 20 watts on it. And guitar-wise, today I've gone back to the Les Paul, a Greco 1980 Super Real, basically a replica of a 59 Les Paul. It's got Damasio Path 36 anniversaries in it. I have them set up quite low, and in the controls it's all RS Guitar Works vintage controls, so it's been completely rewired. It's pretty vintage accurate and it's easily the best Les Paul I've ever played. I'm using this new Celestion impulse responses that I've mentioned in a previous video. I've got a 212 open back vintage vertically loaded cab close mic'd with a Royer 121, and I've got two left and right Neumann ambient mics. The point of this video is to demonstrate what a Katana will do. So I'm going to turn everything off here for the moment. Let's go with a clean sound. Response is on. Middle sound. Bridge pickup. God, this guitar sounds great, even with nothing on it. Okay, so I play with a bit of delay, so let's put one thing on at a time, and so you can see how it's adjusting the tone. So this is the Katana. So if you haven't used the Boss Katana, oh my god, if you haven't used or seen one of these before, the knob on the side, it's just got one knob on the pedal, and the knob on the side pulls out. So basically, pulled out, it gives you like a more boosted tone, and pushed in on its regular setting, it is just like a, it's just a clean regular boost. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to keep this really simple, because obviously it will give you any boosted amount up to the levels that I'm going to show you. I use it most of the time pretty much boosted at number 10, and I'm going to show you both settings. So, boosted. Oh my god, it's incredible. It still cleans up really nicely. Yeah man, that's just amazing. with the MXR. So just to remind you, the clean sound of the Marshall is this. So, I'm now going to give you a quick demo of what an overdrive pedal boosted sounds like. So this is the sound that I've got on my Cinders overdrive. It's kind of like a tube screamer but without the mid hump. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to knock the Cinders off now and let's just go from the clean sound to the boosted sound and now all the way through to the proper boosted sound. So this is more, this is doing like a slightly gainy thing now. It's ridiculous. It's my favourite pedal that I've ever used. There's something I should add to the video, and it's occurred to me now. The sound of that pedal, all you're hearing there is the preamp section of the Marshall head. That's because at the moment I don't have a load box or anything, so I'm just going out of the effect send into the audio interface. Listening to what I've recorded, it is a bit more compressed than it would really sound if I was going through a load box or you were listening in the room. That's because the headroom of the power amp section actually makes it a lot more direct. You lose the feel and the sound of the compression that you're getting purely out of the preamp section. Okay, back to me in the room.